Baking Beauties. It's me, Amanda. Today I wanted to share with you some exciting news. So I got a new job. I'm gonna be working at Sephora. It's basically starting out as seasonal. Hopefully I get full-time. But I wanted to share a little bit about their hiring process. I know that it really helped me looking on YouTube. I went on YouTube and I looked up some videos, seeing what questions, what type of process I should be expecting, and I tried to prepare myself the best I could. So I wanted to take the time and do the same, and hopefully someone, you know, who's searching to be an employee or cast member at Sephora, they could come to this video and get a little help from it. So it was a long process for me. It was about kind of 3 interviews. The first interview was a group interview. We were expecting to have 8 people, but it ended up only being 4 people, which was kind of cool because it was a little bit smaller. So we went in the back of back floor, not the main stage. Went to the back, and there was the hiring manager and the education manager there, and they both asked each of us the same questions. One of the first things they asked us was where we saw ourselves in 5 years. So basically with the company, where we saw ourselves with the company, or in general. So because I was applying for color and because I do freelance makeup, I kind of, you know, talked about where I'm at now and where I see myself and where I feel like I can grow. So I kind of mentioned that, you know, I'm open to opportunity. I feel like just, you know, trying to be neutral and saying, you know, I really love makeup. I'm currently working in freelance. I'm, you know, really excited to learn about the education here and things like that. I feel like was really things that they were kind of looking forward to hearing. They also asked about our past experiences and, you know, how it kind of related to a job like Sephora. So I personally have worked at like Target, and I'm a server, so I have some customer service skills, and so I kind of, you know, talked about how I can relate that into Sephora and how I can, you know, do the job that is, you know, in a customer service type realm. They also asked us if we are having any vacations. I feel like that was something that was important because it is a seasonal time of year. They don't want someone who's going to be leaving or someone who, you know, is just here for a temporary time and then has to go somewhere. So be honest, let them know, you know, what type of availability you have going on. I only had 2 things. I have IMATs this year, which I'm super excited about, and my niece is turning 1, which is really cute and exciting. So I just mentioned 2 dates that I would, you know, hopefully be able to get off and things like that. So it was really informal. We were joking. We were, you know, it was really easy going. They made me feel really comfortable. But the last question, which I think was really important, was they said, why Sephora? And, you know, I really thought about this question, and I really felt like from the research that I did, you know, I had a great knowledge of Sephora, and the #1 thing I said was education. I'm really excited to learn more about makeup because I feel like makeup is always evolving, it's always growing, and Sephora is a place that they teach you new things, they teach you the latest trends, and that's something to be really excited about, and something I feel like that's why I wanted to work for Sephora. Another thing too is, you know, I mentioned the diversity. Sephora has so many different types of products, and I feel like you can always, this is a place where people can come in and you can find something that they need, and I felt like that's really exciting because when you know you can help someone out in some way, you know, the possibilities are endless because it's just, you know, I feel like if I was gonna work for just a 1 brand counter, you would have bias. And I love the fact that Sephora doesn't have any bias. You know, we have all these different brands and companies, and I really want to learn everything about everything because I love makeup so much. So I mentioned education, I mentioned diversity, and then I just mentioned my love and passion for makeup. I feel like being passionate is something that they're really looking for because everyone there is so happy and so excited to be working. Everyone that I've talked to is like, oh, I love my job. You know, I've been working here for 2 years and I'm still so excited to go to work. And I feel like that was so exciting for me to be there and to hopefully, you know, get into that process. So basically after that was finished, we had the first interview, and then we had a demo because I was color. So we came in and we had to do one of their mini makeovers. If you didn't know, Sephora has mini makeovers. They're 15-minute sessions where you can do a flawless foundation, a lip color, and a smoky eye, an eyeshadow, perfect eyebrow. There's, what else? Oh, there's contour, contour and highlight. There's about 6 of them. Oh, eyeliner. So there's the eyeliner too, the cat eye. So basically, we had to do one of the mini makeovers, which that day was the smoky eye. She picked a palette. We were able to bring in our own brushes. She let us know about it. So we worked on another person who was applying for the job as well. And they told us about how they consultate the clients, and we had to just consultate, and it was kind of like a role play. It was really cool. We had to do the makeup. They weren't too worried about the artistry. They were more worried about what we were saying and how we were approaching the client, things like that. But I mean, obviously artistry has a little bit to do with it, but it kind of was more geared to how we were talking with the client. So once we passed that, then we had the final interview with the GM. So I met with the GM the next week, and he kind of just asked, you know, a little bit about where I see myself in 5 years again. And he also asked about my availability, and you know, it kind of was just like a closure. It was a simple last step interview. He was just trying to get to know, you know, me, and he was just trying to see, you know, maybe, you know, I don't know, I'm not trying to, like, you know, say, and yeah, so I feel like, you know, if you really want to, you know, go for a job at Sephora, you can do it. Just, you know, be nice and happy and bubbly, and, you know, show up with your makeup really nice, and, you know, believe in yourself. You could do it. If you have any questions or you would like to know anything else, just let me know in the comment bar below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're trying to get a job at Sephora, I wish you the best of luck. It's a really exciting place to work, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. For like a girls' night out or something, as you can see, I did some